As COVID-19 cases continue to rise here in North Texas, health officials are making grim predictions for what we could be seeing in the coming weeks, especially when it comes to hospitalizations. Aaron Jones tonight gives us a preview.
In North Texas, COVID-19 cases are rising, the outlying counties being impacted the most.
If you look at the outlying counties, they have an even faster growth rate, and each region has a different perception of what is happening with the disease. And that difference in behavior is causing these rates of growth.
Dr. Muhib Bassett, Associate Director of UT Southwestern's Clinical Informatics Center, says as far as hospitalizations go, right now, about 1,700 coronavirus patients are in hospitals throughout Collin, Dallas, Denton, Tarrant, and Grayson counties. That's about 85% of the highest number of hospitalizations we saw back in July. They're filling about 33% of available ICU space.
You can only get to about 40–50%. If you really push the envelope and scale the ICU beds, you might be able to get a higher percentage than that. But then you become limited by the amount of staffing that you have, the amount of equipment that you have.
If we continue on this rate that we're seeing right now, in 1 week, we'll be at the highest levels that we've seen in terms of numbers in the hospital, all the ICU numbers.
If you need an ICU bed and you need a ventilator bed, and you can't get it, your mortality rate skyrockets.
Now heading into the holidays, health officials say it's incredibly important to remain vigilant. Travel and large group gatherings are not recommended. In Dallas, Aaron Jones, CBS 11 News.
According to data, by the way, from Johns Hopkins University, Texas is the first state in the nation to hit 1 million COVID cases. This is going all the way, of course, back to the beginning of the pandemic. Health officials say that people are letting their guards down.
You can't let up in any situation. You can't just say, well, I'm just going to go to this one gathering, or we're just going to have this one family get together here, or I'm just going to go out to this restaurant today, and because that's where we're seeing these happen.
Taking a close look at cases around North Texas today, Dallas County reports more than 1,300 new positive cases since we spoke yesterday. 3 new deaths to go with that. Tarrant County, 729 new cases today, 9 additional deaths. Public health officials say that Denton County hit a record single-day high. They had 294 cases today, also a record number of COVID-19 hospitalizations for them.